In the previous episode, with just a single Luo Immortal Hall token, Wang Lin not only collected a large number of ascension fruits but also subdued a powerful force, laying the foundation for his plan to enter planet Yunhe and deal with Wangyue in the near future. Now, we move on to the content of Renegade Immortal episode 144. Realizing that the ascension fruits could cause numbness and affect Wangyue, Wang Lin refined them into a red mist. He then approached the tentacles one by one, secretly implanting liquid ascension fruits carrying his imprint into the base of each tentacle, with the goal of controlling Wangyue's excitation points for future plans. Meanwhile, Lei Beast, underestimating Wangyue, recklessly released lightning to provoke it. This action caused all the tentacles across planet Yunhe to riot, wrapping tightly around it. Despite struggling desperately, Lei Beast could not escape. In the end, Wang Lin had to use a large amount of ascension fruits to form a red mist to save it. After this incident, Lei Beast was completely terrified and obediently returned to its chariot form. After many days of hard work, Wang Lin successfully implanted his mark into about 70 to 80% of Wangyue's tentacles. However, he discovered fluctuations of immortal energy inside Wangyue's body that had never appeared before, indicating that within the past 100 years, a mysterious expert had entered this place and even influenced Wangyue, causing it to gradually shift from a dormant state to an aggressive one. Upon reaching Wangyue's skeletal region, also the golden flame ore vein needed to complete the heaven-defying bead, Wang Lin did not rush to absorb it. He feared that the mysterious expert might still exist within Wangyue's body. So he decided to first search for this person's traces to avoid fatal accidents during his most important plan. After deciding to delay absorbing Wangyue's bones, Wang Lin continued exploring its body to find the mysterious expert. Along the way, he discovered a massive crack in Wangyue's skeleton, something that did not exist when he had come here years ago. Upon closer inspection, he found a huge rocky mass inside the crack that had been partially assimilated by Wangyue's bones. This was the famous magic treasure of Tan Lang that had once appeared in the land of demons. From this, Wang Lin confirmed that Tan Lang had indeed entered Wangyue's body. Believing that Tan Lang's treasure must be extraordinary, he carefully cut the rocky mass away from the assimilated bone to take it. Just as he was about to succeed, Wang Lin suddenly sensed a chilling killing intent from behind. Reacting instantly, he seized the rocky mass, cast a body freezing technique, and used a movement technique to escape. In that moment, he realized the attacker was merely a small Wangyue, about 10 zhang long, hidden in the mud, but terrifyingly, it had appeared without any prior sign. Wang Lin speculated that Wangyue's abnormal changes were likely connected to Tan Lang's true target, Moonlight Essence. According to the inherited memories of the ancient god, Moonlight Essence is an extremely toxic substance inside Wangyue's body and the thing it protects most strictly. If threatened or removed, it would self-destruct, causing a catastrophe capable of annihilating countless lives across an enormous star region. Given the size of this Wangyue, the explosion could even spread across most of the northern domain of the Luo Tian star region. Considering Tan Lang's greedy nature, Wang Lin suspected he had targeted the Moonlight Essence, triggering Wangyue's awakening. However, due to the extreme danger, Wang Lin chose not to interfere, continuing his search throughout Wangyue's body but finding no further traces of Tan Lang or other cultivators. Wang Lin concluded that if Tan Lang had not died, he was likely swallowed into Wangyue's digestive system. Thus, Wang Lin immediately headed toward the absorption and excretion area to track him down. After many days of searching, Wang Lin finally found the digestive region. There, he unexpectedly received a plea for help from Tan Lang. Tan Lang recounted how he had been trapped inside Wangyue's body for nearly 100 years. Back then, using a mysterious great cauldron, he sensed a supreme treasure on planet Yunhe and boldly infiltrated it. Along the way, driven by greed for the golden flame ore vein, he used his rocky treasure to stab Wangyue's neckbone, inadvertently causing the beast pain and awakening it. He then followed the treasure's guidance and found the Moonlight Essence. Sensing its terrifying destructive power, his greed surged, but the moment he touched it, Wangyue erupted and entered an awakened state. Tan Lang only had time to separate a strand of divine sense into the Moonlight Essence before being swallowed by a massive mouth and thrown into the digestive system. For nearly 100 years, he tried countless times to escape using the Great Cauldron but failed each time. always being captured and thrown back into that foul place. Thus, upon detecting someone outside, he immediately pleaded for help and offered all his treasures as a reward. However, Wang Lin was completely unmoved. After confirming that Tan Lang was likely the only one trapped there, he turned and left without hesitation. With his cautious nature, Wang Lin understood that entering the digestive area to save someone was tantamount to courting death. Returning to the location where Wangyue's bone had been pierced, Wang Lin began executing the most important part of his plan. He activated all the imprints he had planted in the ascension fruit liquid across millions of tentacles throughout planet Yunhe. In an instant, countless ascension fruits took effect simultaneously. A small amount would not affect Wangyue's massive body, but when absorbed by numerous tentacles at once, the strange force converged into a massive flow, pushing Wangyue into an extremely excited, almost intoxicated state. Seizing this once-in-a-millennium opportunity, Wang Lin unleashed his strongest divine ability, the third form of the Yellow Springs technique. Yellow Springs Force. The Yellow Springs transformed into two colossal dragons that wrapped along Wangyue's bones, generating a heaven-shaking suction force. Then Wang Lin roared and pulled. The entire planet Yunhe trembled violently. The ground split apart, the mist was blown away, and Wangyue let out an ancient, agonized roar that echoed across the starry sky. After activating all the imprints, Wang Lin initiated his boldest plan, forcibly extracting Wangyue's spine. Under the influence of the ascension fruits, Wangyue fell into a state of both agony and excitement. Its massive body shook violently. Tentacles stretched out, and the ground cracked continuously. From space, planet Yunhe looked like a giant egg splitting open, as the aura of an ancient ferocious beast gradually awakened. Grasping this critical moment, Wang Lin exerted all his power, using Yellow Springs force to wrap around the two sections of the spine and pull with all his might. At first, it only moved slightly, but with his late-stage ascendant cultivation and immortal energy pushed to the limit, he gradually dragged the massive bone out of the body. Each movement caused earth-shattering tremors, making Wangyue roar in pain. To speed things up, Wang Lin summoned an immortal guard with yin void strength. The guard pulled the remaining half of the spine. Man and puppet worked in perfect coordination, forcibly extracting the entire spine from the ground. After thunderous explosions, the two halves were finally completely pulled out, each stretching tens of thousands of zhang, radiating crimson gold light like two skeletal dragons soaring into the sky. However, the situation was extremely dangerous. Wangyue was awakening faster and faster, and the ascension fruits could only delay it temporarily. Countless tentacles began reacting and wrapped around the extracted spine. If delayed any longer, Wang Lin would likely be devoured and die. Knowing time was running out, Wang Lin pushed his immortal energy beyond his physical limits, enduring immense pain to carry the two massive spine segments away. As the tentacles tightened their grip, he decided to use another crucial trump card. Though reluctant, since this was a magic treasure he had refined for over 900 years and which had already developed a spirit, Wang Lin prepared to sacrifice it to carve a path out of planet Yunhe. That concludes today's episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you all for watching.